Hello everyone and welcome back to FDVN channel where we update news related to legal issues, provide free legal advice, tell stories about the legal profession, and share knowledge in different fields of law. In today's program, let's find out about the legal provisions on community sentence with FDVN lawyers.
First, the definition of community sentence. Community sentence is one of the sentences against criminals specified in Article 32 of the 2015 Penal Code, amended and supplemented in 2017. Community sentence is a punishment that does not force the convict to be isolated from society, but assigns the convict to state agencies and social organizations for supervision and education in order to promote the role of people in the rehabilitation and education of criminals. Second, cases where community sentence can be imposed. According to Article 36 of the Penal Code 2015, amended and supplemented in 2017, community sentence shall be imposed as follows. First, subjects upon whom community sentence may be imposed. Community sentence shall be imposed upon people who commit less serious crimes or serious crimes defined by the Penal Code and have stable jobs or fixed residences, if it is deemed unnecessary to isolate these criminals from society and they can still be rehabilitated and educated to become useful to society. The court will consider and decide when deciding on sentences for that person. Second, duration of community sentence. Community sentence shall be from 6 months to 3 years. If the convict has been kept in temporary detention, the duration of temporary detention shall be deducted from the duration of community sentence as follows: 1 day of temporary detention equals 3 days of community sentence. Third, the responsibility to supervise and educate the person serving community sentence and the issues of income deduction while serving the sentence. The court assigns the person sentenced to community sentence to the agency or organization where he or she works or studies, or the People's Committee of the commune where he or she resides for supervision and education. The convict's family has the responsibility to coordinate with agencies, organizations or commune-level people's committees in supervising and educating such persons. In addition, while serving the sentence, the convict must fulfill certain duties according to regulations on community sentence, and part of his income, 5% to 20%, shall be extracted to pay to state budget on a monthly basis. However, in special cases, the court might not require income deduction and specify the reason in the judgment. Income deduction shall not be applied for the sentenced person who is performing military service. In case the person sentenced to community sentence is unemployed or loses his or her job while serving the sentence, he or she must do work serving the community during the period of community sentence. Working time in community service shall not exceed 4 hours in a day and no more than 5 days in a week. This measure must not be applied to pregnant women, women raising children under 6 months of age, old and weak people, people having fatal diseases, people having severe disabilities or extremely severe disabilities. Fourth, regulations on reducing the duration of community sentence. Persons currently serving a community sentence may be considered for a reduction in the sentence serving duration when fully meeting the following conditions. First, having served 1/3 of the sentence duration, for persons under 18 years old, they must serve 1/4 of the sentence duration. Second, during the probation period, the sentenced person strictly comply with the obligations prescribed in Article 99 of the Penal Code. Actively studied, work, correct mistakes or making achievements at work, ensure security, social order and safety, and is commended and rewarded by competent state agencies. Third, compensate for a part of civil obligations in case of having civil obligations. Regarding the procedures for reducing the serving duration of community sentence. First, people's committees of communes and military units assigned to supervise and educate the sentenced persons are responsible for reviewing persons eligible for reduction of the sentence duration, and reporting them to the Criminal Execution Authority at district-level police office, or military zone-level criminal execution agency with relevant documents, to request a reduction of the sentence serving duration. Second, required documents to request for sentence duration reduction includes: Number 1. The sentenced person's written request for reduction of the sentence serving duration. Number 2. Copy of the judgment. For the cases of consideration for reduction of the sentence serving duration from the second time, the copy of the judgment shall be replaced by a copy of the judgment execution decision. Number 3. A written request for reduction of sentence serving duration of the People's Committee of the commune or military unit assigned to supervise and educate the sentenced person. Number 4. In case the sentenced person make reparation or is commended, the dossier must contain a commendation decision, or a competent agency's certification that the sentenced person has made reparation. In case of serious illness, there must be a conclusion of the hospital at the provincial level, the hospital at the military zone level, or higher about their illness, documents showing that part of the civil obligation has been fulfilled. Number 5. In case the sentenced person has had his, or her sentence reduced, he or she must have a copy of the decision to reduce the sentence serving duration. And number 6. Other relevant documents. Third, upon receiving the report, within 7 days from the date of receipt of the report, the Criminal Sentence Execution Authority of the district-level police office shall make a dossier, and make a written request to reduce the sentence serving duration for the qualified persons, and send them to the court and the people's procuracies of the same level. If deeming that they are ineligible for reduction of the sentence serving duration, the Criminal Sentence Execution Authority of the district-level police office shall send a written notice to the commune-level People's Committee assigned to supervise and educate the sentenced person. Within 7 days from the date of receipt of the report, the Criminal Sentence Execution Authority of the military zone shall make a dossier, and send a written request for reduction of the sentence serving duration for eligible persons to the court and regional military people's procuracies. If deeming that they are not eligible to compile a dossier of reduction of the sentence serving duration, the Criminal Sentence Execution Authority of the military zone shall send a written notice to the military unit assigned to supervise and educate the sentenced person. Fourth, within 7 days from the date of receipt of the application for reduction of the sentence, the Chief Justice of the district-level People's Court, or the Chief Justice of the regional military court where the sentenced person resides, or works, establish the council and hold a meeting to consider and decide to reduce the serving duration of community sentence. The council consists of 3 judges, and the meeting is attended by the procurator of the people's procuracies of the same level. In case the dossier must be supplemented at the request of the court, the time limit for opening the meeting shall be counted from the date of receipt of the additional dossier. Fifth, within 3 working days from the date of issuance of a decision on full acceptance, partial acceptance, or refusal to accept a reduction of the sentence serving duration, the court must send that decision to the sentenced person, the people's procuracies of the same level, the people's procuracies at the directly superior level. The agency requesting the reduction of the sentence serving duration, the court that has issued the judgment execution decision and the Department of Justice where the court has issued the decision to reduce the serving term. Above are the provisions of the law on community sentence. We hope this provide you with valuable information. If you find this information useful, please click like and subscribe to the channel to receive more useful information. Thank you for watching and we'll see you on the next videos.